Hi Earth Signs, this is Paula from WaterChariotTarot, and I'm going to go ahead and do your reading. This is going to be your general read. So we're going to start with two oracle cards and then the tarot. And then after that, I'll see if I can get you guys an advice. So let's see what's in your energy in the next couple of weeks and see what's going on. And I want to say happy harvest or happy fall, happy autumn. It is my favorite time. I love this season. I just love sweater weather. That's what they usually say. All right, Spirit, give me an accurate reading, please, for my earth signs. What's in their energy? What's coming in, please? Okay, one more. There it is. All right. So what you ended up getting is cosmic connection. So let me see if I can get this to go down a little bit more so you can see. All right, so we got cosmic connection, and then now we'll go ahead and do the other oracle cards and see what pops up for that. So there's definitely a huge alignment that's happening right now. There's something that's definitely going to be balancing out in your energy. I'm not sure if you are in that space or going to be in that space where your mind, body, and soul are going to be as one. It's like whatever you decide to do, whatever you decide to say, even just like whatever you try to move towards or try to do, it just seems like your mind and your heart and everything else is like in agreement to the things, to the things that you're going to do. Look at a change in the wind and happy. It's going to be like a free flowing, easy peasy type of situation. I'm not saying that it's going to stay like that for long term. But hey, if this energy is coming in right now, I suggest that you enjoy this because you know how life is. Things might change. But so far, like I said, if you decide to do anything, move forward towards something or say something or whatever it is that you're planning to do, there is a change in the wind. Something is changing in your environment where how you operate, how you see things, how you feel is going to be totally different. So your mind, body, and soul, everything's going to be working together. Everything's going to be connected and well blended and balanced out. Not sure if you have put in the work or it's just that energy that's coming in and how it's coming through. It's going to make you very, very happy. So this is for my Taurus, my Virgos, and my Capricorns. So I don't know, like maybe work related or other things in life in general. Maybe you found a way to have this stability or have this this change that works for you. Now, it could also be that the universe is putting you in that situation to have like an easier couple of weeks or so or month. But whatever's happening here, just enjoy it, guys. Like, do you be happy, stay connected, and do what you got to do. All right, so let's go ahead and see what comes out in the tarot. All right, there's one, and there you are. Let's see, 4 of Pentacles. Okay, 3 more. I'm going to do 3 more. Let's see what else pops out of there. Okay, 1 fell out. Ooh, you got the Queen of Cups. Okay, 2 more. You got the Page of Wands. Okay, and the Ten of Wands. Okay, so we'll talk about this row first and then we'll go ahead and drop some underneath. So right now what is happening is that we understood that in some areas we were kind of losing out. Okay, so the 4 of Pentacles is someone who mismanaged their money and they lost quite a bit and try to recoup and try to hold on to a little bit that they have left. If it's not that, it could be just in general, like they're trying to hold on for dear life to what they've got. Whether they lost something or not, they're just trying to hold on and try to be a little bit more mindful on how they do things And what I'm getting too as well is like you're being very careful about your energy, trying to take care of yourself, try to hold back. I don't think you're going to be as giving as you usually are. I feel like earth signs are very giving, and they do give a lot of your energy when you do care about those specific people. I think you extend and extend, and you provide and provide, and sometimes we kind of do it to a point where it's just not working for us, okay? And it just leaves a little bit depleted. But in this instance, you're definitely holding back. You're not giving to a situation, or you're not putting in a whole lot of energy in some areas. Maybe you're trying to be a little bit better with your money, trying to be a little bit better at how you operate in general in life, and you're just kind of like being a little bit stingy, which is good. So as you're holding back, you understand that there were some things that were a burden to you, that were stressful, that was weighing on your soul. A lot of stuff has taken place where you're like, okay, this is the reason why I need to pull back. This is the reason why I can't just quickly give into something or quickly help this person. I have to really take care of this situation because I'm at stake here. I'm disconnected when I have to help others, or have to put money into this, or not take care of my pocketbook. I'm not balancing out my money, and I get really disconnected with my finances, or there's just something in general that you're feeling disconnected to when you're not being very careful. Now, if you notice with the Queen of Cups, she's like staring intently into that cup. And I know usually it's like, okay, she's extending her cup because she's ready to give love to someone, or ready for her cup to be filled, but her cup is already filled. What I'm getting from this, what I'm feeling is that you are being very careful. And so you're having your cup out like this, but that doesn't necessarily you're trying to give it. I feel it's more like you're doing more of an internal inspection about your heart space. Okay, and look at the reason why I say that is because see how the Four of Pentacles, the cat has the pentacles covering the heart. Here you're staring at the cup, and remember, cups has everything to do with your emotions. It has to do with how you feel. Some of it could be a little bit dreamy, has to do with love, things like that. But I think in this case, it's like you're taking into account a lot of things, and you're trying to be very careful. And here again, it's showing up here in the Oracle card. Look at, see how there's right here in the heart space, there's another one right there. So your mind, body, and soul, even the things that you say, all of it's going to come into alignment, and everything's going to connect for you because you're being very careful this time. You're doing internal inspection, or internal, what is that word? Introspection, sorry. So you're looking within, and you realize the things that you have to change in order to move towards something that is gratifying to you. Before you can make these plans to make the change in the wind, or to actually get up and go, or do what you got to do, you're looking at that Ten of Wands. Okay? Introspection. You're looking at these things that weighed you down for a while. And now that you have that time to really look within and figure out your life, you're like, okay, this is the plan that I have. This is what I need to do. And this is where I need to go. Because right here, all of this, I need to figure out how I'm going to put it to the side, because it has been a burden, and has been a stress. Or if it hasn't been a burden and a stress, it could just be that, you know, there was a lot going on that literally disconnected you from the things that make you happy and the plans that you have set into place. All right. So let's see. Okay. All right. So here we go. Here's the love part, y'all. You got the Ten of Cups. And then you also have the Two of Cups. So some of this can be, you know, Again, it could be related to a relationship. And here you are, Queen of Pentacles. All right, what else, Spirit? Oh, okay, so I got these three. Let's see. We have the High Priestess. We got the Two of Wands in reverse with the Magician in reverse. Whew, okay, so the change in the wind. We're going to read it as non-relationship and relationship based, okay? So this introspection that we're having, either you or somebody else is having this introspection. They're going through what I already explained to you. And what's happening is that we are realizing that what we desire and what we want is something that is very cohesive. Yes, we want to be happy. Yes, we want to be connected emotionally to each other. How can we get here? Because there's certain things that kind of like weigh this down and kind of like put a stopper to us having these plans of being happy and feeling good in this relationship or feeling good with each other. I was ready to nurture this and give to it and invest in it. I'm ready to open up to this. So, oh gosh. Okay, hold on. Hold on, Spirit. Because I'm getting like, I just heard something else in my head. Sometimes I hear Spirit in my head, and that was kind of weird. Let me just finish the statement. I'm going to tell you what Spirit said, okay? So there's like, we wanted to nurture it and take care of this, and we're ready to be open to that, okay? But the thing is, like, as we did the internal introspection is coming out again with the High Priestess. She is quiet. She researches. She finds out information. Does she talk about it a whole lot? No. She's very quiet. But the thing is, like, she knows a lot of things. She also uses her intuition. She feels things out. But yeah, she's in that place of internal introspection. She's looking at, what do we desire here? We want a nurturing, growing, stable relationship where we are together. We are in great cohesiveness. We have a great connection. There's a lot of love here. There's a lot of growth here. But the reality is that there is a massive disconnection, and that needs to change in order for us to be happy. There are no plans, and nothing was manifested. Because of the reality of what this burden or what this thing that was weighing on us or that stopper was. Whatever it is, it's getting in the way and wedging between what could be. Now, what I heard in my head was, this could be someone else up here, and this could be you down here. So this is going to be like several messages to different people. So the first one could be for a group of you. For a second group of you, it could be that somebody is definitely holding back from giving energy or putting time into this relationship because they feel like there's a lot that they're carrying, a lot of stress that they're feeling. And the thing is, like, they want to move forward. They want to talk to you about these changes or what they've been thinking about. But the thing is that right now they feel like they need to protect themselves for whatever reason. They feel like they have to hold back and they can't really invest in this relationship like the way they probably want to. The desire is there, but I think emotionally they're going through this different state in their life where I think they're being a little bit more careful how they do things, just like I told you the first time. But they're more looking at this relationship, and they're trying to see what is the best route in this situation. Now, you down here, you know what you want, you know what you desire, but you also are honest with what you see. In your heart, this is what you want, but what you see in reality is totally different. And so that's why there needs to be a change. So while this person's holding back and whatever they're going through their stuff, you're like, okay, well, this is what I really want, and this is what's not happening. So we need to figure something out. and you're not saying a whole lot. Maybe you're waiting for this person to communicate, and I think they are going to communicate some things. But let's see. Spirit, go ahead, give me some more for this. We have the Victory card. So yeah, we definitely want things to move forward, and there could be a possibility. But again, there's that Moon card. There's like a lot of hidden things or things not being said. Maybe you're just not telling them, or you're not speaking up. And if you are speaking up, maybe for them, they're not saying a whole lot quite yet. But there is a desire to be victorious, to have something going that's going to be stable and fruitful. Now, for others of you where this is not a relationship, okay, because this is also general, so I don't want to put a whole lot of emphasis on just relationships. For you guys, there's certain things that you have really planned out. And the reality is that you know that whatever it is that you have been trying to do, or whatever you decide to change up, that you know it's going to bring you happiness, and there's a connection to do this. You know that's going to benefit you, and it's going to benefit the people around you. And it's going to, everybody that's around you is going to realize the work that you have put in, everything you have done to sacrifice and to take care of things. But it had to take for you to go through a process of like holding back. But the reality is that you see, okay, well, why is it not happening right now? Is there something going on that I need to do in order to get this? You're more in that, again, internal introspection, trying to figure out what you're going to do with this situation. Like, how can I move forward? And how can I be victorious? How can I, get to a place where we're good? Yeah, Six of Cups. You may be called back to think about, this is for the regular general without the non-love reading. You might be brought back to really look at old goals. Maybe even like there might be an opportunity to go back to a job that at first you didn't get anything from it, but there might be a possibility where now they realize your worth and they may call you back, okay? And you may decide to head that way, even though you know that you got nothing from this. You couldn't plan, you couldn't really do a whole lot with that specific career, but there's something about it that maybe that job you love, but you couldn't get a whole lot of money from it, but you miss it. But the reality is that you had to disconnect from this job because you weren't manifesting anything, and you couldn't move forward, and you couldn't have the success that you were looking for, even though the desire was to put your time into that job or into that thing that you wanted. Okay, now for others of you going back to love, we are missing someone from the past. We are missing, and if it's not somebody from the past, it could be that you're dealing with a current situation where there's certain things that you wanted so badly, and you probably did have at some point, but something got jacked up here. And so now we are missing what we used to have, the victory and the love and the success and the cohesiveness in the relationship. We miss that. And I feel like there might be an opportunity for that to come in. Because look at, there's the Hierophant, there's Taurus. So there's an opportunity coming in that maybe for you, you might try to change things and move things where you are happy and where you are connected to this person. Spirit, can you explain this right here with the Hierophant? Please give me a little bit more on that. Yeah, something wasn't working. 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Spirit, what is the advice here? Okay, so we got the Knight of Swords And the Wheel of Fortune, change. Again, change. We also have the Knight of Cups. I see a lot of water here. Ooh. And the Five of Pentacles. Okay. So you guys might be dealing with a water sign, heavy water. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. If not, it could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Or another earth sign. I see a lot of that. Or an Aries, because I see that in reverse there. Okay. So we want to come in very quickly to talk about the changes that need to be had. We know that we got to change some things. We have to. Okay, something isn't right. So somebody's going to come in very boldly to break all of this up and be like, hey, we got to change this because I'm not happy here. Something is like not going as planned. I want to talk about how you feel, how I feel concerning this whole situation. I want to talk about how I felt with you not investing or you holding back. I feel isolated. I feel hurt. I feel like you don't include me in things. Like, it's just like it's not cohesive. So Spirit is advising you to get out of that high priestess mode and really open up the door to really discuss the nitty gritty. Because if you guys don't discuss this and you guys keep walking around the issue, what's going to happen is that you're going to continue to be disconnected. I feel like these oracle cards are a possibility of, if you do open up this channel and you finally are open and honest with each other and talk about things without holding judgment, without going arguing or doing the back and forth, and even if the person says something that may hurt your feelings, it's better to get all of that shit out of there, right? And put it in the forefront so that way we can see what the real issues are and not hide it like the moon card. We're not going to hide our feelings. We're not going to hide what we've been thinking or what we've been feeling. We're going to be out in the open and talk about this bitch, because we cannot continue to do this. If there is no change, there is no happiness, and there will be a disconnection here. Now, for others of you, this is not love and this is like literally general. You need to talk about the things that are a hindrance to you moving forward in your life in general. What is the issue? Let's write it down. Let's figure out, okay, this is the problem. All right. So how am I going to fix this problem? How can I figure things out? If a lot of the issues are connected to helping other people or your family or friends, or you have children, if there's other things connected to this that are keeping you and putting a wedge between your happiness and your plans and things that you want to do, or maybe even like having issues with other people that cause the disconnection, these are the things that we need to open up the door to and talk. Because if we don't, there's going to be a massive disconnection. We really want to talk about this and open up the door so that way we can have that connection either with our spouse, with our lover, with our family, with our friends, our children, or have a connection with our own life and our own plans. But change is there. There's a possibility of change in the wind and to really be happy. But we have to take advantage and open that door, bust it right open, and start communicating. Okay, so that's what I'm getting all for you, earth signs. Hopefully this made sense. Please like and subscribe and continue to follow me and watch my videos. You guys take care of yourselves and have a good one. Bye, y'all.